3 straight wins, Craig. Did it the hard way in the second half, but you got the job done.
Yeah, yet again, plenty of goals. I think yet again, I feel like repeating myself, but we could have made things a lot easier for ourselves. But you've got to be happy to win 3 games on the trot and enjoy the evening, really.
Great start for you, 2-0 up, 1-0 up in 1 minute, 2-0 up in 14 minutes, and you were cruising, really.
Played very well. You've got to give credit where credit's due. Opening half an hour, actually, I thought we passed it well. We had good movement. We defended well. Sort of going in the right direction, really. And if we can replicate that for longer periods in the match, we're going in the right direction.
Reece Thompson's a real pest. He gets in those positions, and twice he's been brought down for penalties.
Yeah, both penalties. To be fair to the referee, some referees might not want to give 2 penalties as early as that, but he had no choice because Reece did excellent. And also fair play to Ash to take 2 penalties and score them both under pressure. He's done well.
Yeah, was there ever a temptation to let somebody else have the second one? Because you often see that when one's gone in, that someone else takes the next one.
Yeah, I'm a manager that sort of believes that players can manage that on the pitch. They get a feel for how they want to do it. But I think Ash is in a rich vein of form with penalties and goals. So fair play to him. Like I said, he showed a lot of bottle to take it, and Reece did well to get both of them.
We've talked about the character in previous weeks. It was evident again today because you got pegged back, and then you lost Brad with a bad injury. And,
yeah.
But then you stepped it on again and got that winning goal.
Yeah, I mean the second goal, there's not a lot you can say. The keeper slipped. It's an error. And many other teams have maybe just crumbled and thought it's not our day. I think Jay missed a good chance as well, and you think, oh, what's going to happen here? But the lads are showing great character and togetherness, and it's getting us through at the minute. And I think deserved so on the day. Actually, I thought we did well enough to win a game of football.
George made the slip for the second goal, but then a great save in stoppage time. So I suppose it evens itself out.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, look, there'd been no blame to him if we wouldn't have got the result today. And these slips happen. I just checked to make sure he had studs on, which he had. So, like I said, these things happen, and I'm sure he's sort of happy with his performance at the end.
Brad McGowan's injury, the major disappointment from the day.
Yeah, it's no sort of secret. We're lacking defenders, and he's one of them. So it looks short term. He's going to be out for a while. So it's disappointing, but it's football. We've got to move on and obviously get by.
2 big games now against Gainsborough. The first of which comes on Boxing Day. I presume you're looking forward to those already.
Yeah, absolutely. The good games against your local rivals, but I repeat, every game's big. Whether it's your nearest rival, whether it's top of the league, away or at home, we just need to be ready and make sure that we keep improving and gradually getting better.
And if you could end 2017 with 4 straight wins, that would be a magnificent turnaround from where you found yourselves at the start of the month.
Yeah, I think this league's about just making sure you don't get too high with the wins, don't get too low with the losses, and try and find an happy medium in between. And that's what I'm trying to do with a group of players, really. It's all very well, we've won 3 games, I'm happy, but let's just keep a lid on things and just go to the next game.
Ben Middleton, debut at right back today. How'd you feel he fared?
Did well because he showed why I brought him in, really, the flexibility of being able to move to centre back as well. That's what we're going to need over the coming months, players that can play in various positions like Jordan Keendon as well. This is what happens in this league, you pick up injuries, suspensions, and we need players to muck in and do a job, and them 2 players in particular today I thought did very well.
And Lee Bennett further forward, player that you've had at 3 clubs I think already, so a player that you know and trust.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's got a great touch. He's got a good size to him, and he's got an eye for goal. So I'm more than confident he'll do well at this club.